All right, everyone, it's Friday, Medicare training time. And I wanted to just kind of talk a little bit about not time management, not productivity, but decision making. So, the way that I do a lot of my day-to-day activities is I make decisions really quickly. And the way I'm able to make decisions really quickly and get things done is I decide to do something and then I do it. So a lot of times people might spend energy deciding to do things and then waiting. And then redeciding to do that same thing and then waiting. And then keep on waiting. And then that's a lot of mental energy wasted on the same thing, right? In addition to that, in addition to deciding and making decisions, I do things, right? So I don't leave any space between the decision making and the action taking place. Do them relatively right after each other. And that is how I can do a lot of things in a short period of time. I limit the amount of not doing anything, like the space between doing something and not doing something, right? And I also limit distraction. So how do I limit distraction? The whole world's around us, the whole world's moving, the whole world is spinning. I like to think of things like this. I don't worry. I've decided to stop worrying. And there's a couple quotes I'll just briefly tell you right now that I love. One is by Newt Scamander from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. He says, "Why worry? You suffer twice." So true. If you keep worrying, you suffer the whole time. I believe that worry and fear and anxiety are great, but only if you use them to motivate yourself to do something or to take action or to change lives or to make yourself better. Not if they're debilitating you. That doesn't make sense. You can use those emotions to prepare you for how you will feel if you're going into something new, something, difficult. And you can say, I feel like this. Oh, but you know what? I can still produce. That's how you can do it to prepare yourself. But if, for example, you are worried about something that's going to happen tomorrow, you spend all day worrying today about what's going to happen tomorrow. Did it help? No. Did any new decisions come from this worrying? Probably not. Did the thought exercise produce any more results? Any more proper answers by contemplating this in your head? Probably not. And I suffer from this a lot as I ruminate things all the time. And I have to stop myself because rather than ruminate, I should be doing something. Because if I do something, I can test something. And if I can test something, I can have a result. And because of the way that we're taught in school, by the way our society runs, if we make a mistake, that's bad for society. But if we make a mistake and we can learn and grow from it, then it's better than thinking about the thing and not doing anything. Because if you can make these mistakes and then get much better, much bigger, do things much faster, a new way, isn't that great? Rather than take 2 or 3 chances and then end up right where you are at now. Or you can take 1,000,000 chances and you can be 1,000,000 times ahead because you have learned. Compounding learning, right? So that's what I like to do how I structure my day. I make decisions quickly and I limit distractions. So I think a lot of people might, benefit from just doing those two things. Like if you find yourself stuck, you're like, oh, what do I do now? Decide to do something. Then do it and limit distractions. Good trick number 2 on limiting distractions. So I say, don't worry, you suffer twice, right? Many people think that worry or caring about or empathizing third party or far away will help somehow. It doesn't. Believe me, it doesn't. And the people who want you to worry about them, they're too busy worrying about themselves. So don't worry about other people, but when you're with them, empathize, listen, talk things through. It can help. But when you're not with them, don't worry about them. Just because you don't worry about someone doesn't mean you don't care about them, right? So if you are worried about something or someone, think, what can I do at this very moment that would help their circumstance or this situation? If the answer is nothing, stop worrying, right? I mean, I might be a rare individual that can literally block out anything, but I think with proper practice, most people are able to focus. And if you're not able to focus, be in a focused environment to work. I have an easy time, but that's just me. I work at home. I work in a closet. I have 2 kids, college kids, but they're home. I can hear them. I have to take them to school, drop them off. I have to pick up my wife, take her to work too. I have to do all the grocery shopping, all the cooking, all the cleaning. I wash all the clothes, I wash all the dishes. I am still able to produce many things. Today, for example, I finished 1 Medicare supplement underwriting, 1 cancer plan finished underwriting, 1 PDP plan, and I got back 2 analysis to clients. I had 1 call with 2 clients, husband and wife, and I was able to trade the SPX options, and I made about $500. I try to make at least $100 a day trading. 500 a week is like my goal, just so that I can keep my portfolio going. But I do all those things, and I still managed to make this video for everyone. But anyway, I'm not gloating. Sounds like I must be. But what I'm saying is, for each and every one of you to be productive and produce time, or produce things from your time, make a decision, do it, and then just say no to distractions. It's the easiest thing to do. And if it's your phone that's the problem, turn your phone on airplane mode. Just do it. Just do it. And if someone had a life-changing or life problem, if you can't answer in 2 hours because that's your time for yourself to do whatever you need, I don't think they're gonna die unless you're like a doctor or something and you're on call. Then that's different. You're being paid to be on call. But if you're just a regular, insurance agent or a life insurance agent, nothing is like that important, right? I mean, I've been in line for, I'd say, at least 20 minutes in Dutch Brother, just waiting here, making this video. So, could have been on airplane mode. I'm just thinking to myself, but I don't, because I'm making this video for all of you on my epiphany, on how I can be so productive. Because everyone asks me how I'm so productive. I really have no idea. I just do what I do. And that's it. I just do what I do. And I just do it. And now that I'm kind of getting into more of this stuff, hopefully you guys can learn something. If you want to learn more about anything, just ask. I'll do my best to answer. And at least if I am answering a question, I know at least I'm helping one person out there. And that kind of at least gives me a little bit more motivation to do these, because I know it's helping somebody. And that's ultimately what I do. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, Labor Day weekend. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.